But Cougar, what about Lost World Zero? You played that and everyone seemed to think you should give it another go.
But it was buggy and I couldn't play the game after 16 minutes. Of course I didn't recommend it.
But Cougar, you should be fair to Lost World Zero.
Alright, let's get this over and done with. What is Lost World Zero? So the game revolves around two sets of weapons. You've got your weapons which shoot and you have your mining equipment. So let's start off with mining equipment. So when you see big blocks like these, it means you've got to go in and have a look at the resources that are by it, because that's what the game all hinges around. Mining, mining and mining to gain resources. So mining is done with the mining weapons, and you see blocks like this laying around. This is a purple one, and if you shoot it and keep shooting it, it will turn into these little blocks which you can then pick up with a lot of effort, because that's something that's very annoying in this game. You try and pick up blocks and you sometimes just run into them, even though it does seem to be something they may have possibly fixed. So we saw a purple block. This is a blue block. So you have purple blocks, blue blocks, blue block, blue blocks. More mining. Yay. And green blocks. Mine, 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 mine. Ooh, green block. Mine, 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 mine. I'm losing my resources down the hill. Physics, ah. Alright, let's stand this side and shoot it. Let's see if that works. No. Fuck it. Mine, 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 mine. Why must I mine so much? Why must I keep mining? Mining all the time. See, there's no fun to this. There's no. It's just repetitiveness. And pick up the block. Would you just stop standing there and let me pick you up, please?
Yeah, but Cougar, just because the kill gameplay is boring, with mining not actually being mining, that shooting, you said there was guns, surely they will be fun.
Do you really think so? Alright, let's have a look at the weapons. So you've got two main types of bad guys. You've got the AI bad guys, which are these big blocky things over here. And see how good the gun feels to use. Oh yeah. See, I'm getting no feedback from this, no sense that I'm really shooting it or that it's really what I'm supposed to be doing, but in a second it will probably die. Yeah, didn't that feel good? No, not at all, because the thing wasn't attacking me, it was attacking this random guy here who just wasn't even responding. So let's see the people combat. So there's a person over there. Die, die. No, he doesn't want to die. Oh, another bug. Let's see whether the green ones are any better. Die, die, die. Look, the guy who's attacking doesn't even care. Maybe they're not even real. Maybe they're in my head. See how exciting it was? Ooh, 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 a human, a red one. These ones you can kill. Look, all that feedback, you can tell they're definitely the ones you're supposed to be killing, can't you? Look, I'm not hurting him at all, am I? No. Oh wait, there he is. He's now dead. See, now all of this... We're attacking someone, and they die, where are they? Yeah, die you! Evil Reds. Mwah. Yeah, die! Die! All of you! Yeah! You put up a major fight before you go down and you die. You put up a major fight. Yeah. I've got a much more powerful weapon than you. I'll definitely win this one. Oh, no. Die, spiders, die! Yeah. I'm hitting you, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, why does this feel so bad? Why is this gun game like this? I mean, Jesus Christ. Look at it. It's like a nail gun or something. It's just... it just makes me not feel powerful at all. At all. Why is it so bad? And we're here watching the great shootout between the guy standing still, the other guy standing still. And I have no idea who I'm supposed to be shooting. He looks the most red, so yeah, die! Halo it. Halo. Oh, nice dying animation. Hide the body. Yeah, that sounded like I was having fun with the gun, wasn't it? I mean, look at it. It's ridiculous. The AI just stands there just shooting each other. I mean, there just doesn't seem to be any skill to the shooting in this at all. It's just sort of pace it and put your finger down and hope. And you can't even tell that you're hitting the people because the programmers haven't designed in any sort of hit reflexes. There's no feedback from the weapon either. All there is that sound, that slight sound. But this is still early access, Cougar, so even if the levels and the weapons are broken, then surely the core gameplay could just come down to the level. It does look pretty, doesn't it? Oh, come on, voices. If the gameplay isn't good and it's boring and the combat is boring. Alright, let's have a look at the level then. So, big open world. Let's see how big the map is. If we start the timer now, and we'll jump cut once I've been round the entire map. At sprint, of course. Okay, something just killed me. So let's start that again. And we're back to where we started. So all in all, about 20 minutes. It's not bad. It's a nice sized map. Apart from it's just not very well filled up with much. Just sort of wilderness. There are some buildings and some cities, as you are about to see. But again, there's no rooms or exploration in them. So while the map I think is a decent enough size for what this game is trying to achieve, and they shouldn't really do much work on expanding that, what they should do is try to fill it up with something that's a bit more interesting rather than just a sort of one odd city, a few air buildings, a few wind turbines and these shiny prisms. So I think the aesthetic of the game is very pleasing. As you can see, the different lights and shades here do create quite nice contrasts. The simplicity of the textures seems to work quite nicely and well together. So when you're out in this environment, it all looks very pretty and all very standoutish. The only slight problem being that the teams seem to be white and red, and there's not a lot of red around, which may make them a bit harder to stick out. But still, I'm still going to say that I enjoy the look of the game when you're in the wilderness. And you'll keep noticing that I'm saying when in the wilderness. That's because when you're here... Ooh, pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Also love the papercraft bushes. See, not only pretty, but my favorite type of electricity. Pretty. The trees I like less, but they still work, but they don't fit in with the rest of it, in my opinion. I know they're basic as basic can be, and you're asking how can they be more basic, but look at the bush that we loved, and look at this big tree. Seems to be a lot more simple shapes than what the trees are. Silly! So when you come into the shilly, unfortunately the blandness of colours doesn't work here because there's such big blocks of just one colour. It's almost blinding me to the point where this is white and that is red. And also with such simple buildings and such simple graphics, you think they would at least have some sort of flooring system in them or some sort of use for these buildings, but no, 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 no. And see, just the solid white with the solid red, it lets the graphics down, because this now doesn't look like a colourful paradise. This now looks like just an unfinished game. In fact, it feels like I'm in the middle of those buildings that you see when they're building big buildings in films, and they make the little polystyrene models to let you know what they're going to look like. That is the feeling that I'm getting when in this city. And look, there's another trader. Ooh, that's pretty. Big ship. Big, 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 big ship. But again, it's the simple colour schemes for me just don't work so well when it's just one big object. See, rather than that looking like a ship, that to me just looks like a dildo. See, that cannon there looks slightly better because you've got the red end with the white base. There is some differentiation there, but I think the bigger models you should rework in with and two shade them rather than just the one colour. Okay, Cougar, so the weapons are boring, the core game dynamic is boring, and the level is nicely designed, but what about progress? There's been some great games that have made their way just through that reward and feeling good systems that they've implemented. So how does the levelling up work on here? It's shops. You buy things. If you die, you lose things. But there you go, I'll show you how the shops work. So another aspect of the game is shops, where you'll see little green men like this standing near to terminals. You interact with them and you can buy and sell items. So what can I sell? I don't want to sell my guns, so let's sell this ore. So just click on it. So what can you buy? You can essentially buy health items, so you have water packs and nutrition packs. The rest of it is guns, and what I don't understand is you can buy the stuff that you mine. So the only thing I can presume is that in some point in later in the game this is going to be a building resource of some kind, but as there's no hint or anything to tell me what it's used for anyway, I don't quite understand why you'd want to buy the only thing that you have to sell to upgrade your weapons. Yeah, that makes sense, why not? So let's buy another gun, let's see how differently it acts. So let's buy XU4. I mean, it looks, no, can't afford that. An assault rifle. So clicking it to buy it, and you bought it. So the other things you can do is you can access your bank, which costs you 15,000 to unlock. And what you use the bank for is you can put items in here so that if you do die, you can pick them up in another game. And I'd already brought an assault rifle. MP44. Oh no, a different one to that one. So let's have a look at the diversity of some of the weapons. So this is an assault rifle and it shoots like this. This is another gun and it shoots like this. This is another gun and it shoots like that. So as you can see, all have different rates of fire. But what would normally differentiate guns with different rates of fire would generally be recoil. So I have no idea why you wouldn't use that gun over the other guns. See, it fires quite considerably faster than the other guns. I mean, they may have, yeah, they've got strength and fire rate, so that's really the difference between the guns. It's how quickly they fire and how much damage they do. But without recoil, that's all pretty much pot for the path. I mean, I presume there's not recoil. My retina isn't expanding, but then again, there's no bullet holes, so who knows? If you know, then please post in the comments below. And the other thing you can get in shops is you can upgrade your armors. Not your armor, but your armors. But there's no indication of what you're upgrading or what it does or the benefit of it, so well done, lads. A shop system where you can buy the weapons. Alright, fair enough, you need a place where you can buy weapons from, but I don't really understand why you want to buy the stuff you have to mine. And well, the bank is pretty simple. So yeah, not really overly impressed with the variety of things in the store, and also what the armour is actually upgrading. See, is it worth me putting points into that? For what am I going to get out of it? Who knows? Who knows?
Okay, so none of that's worked, but surely there must be other parts of this game?
Yes, here they are. So you can hide the dead bodies in the game. Not quite sure why you'd want to do that, but this is a feature. So as you can see, dead body on the floor. I press F and it disappears. Sound in this game, so as you can hear, there is someone shooting somewhere. Do you think that would be close to us? Actually, it'd probably be nowhere near, so let's try and find where it is. Probably be easier for me because I put these games into stereo mode. Otherwise it sounds like I'm moving around you. So those sounds that we were hearing from all the way over there were from all the way over here. So as soon as that guy dies, they're going to all turn on each other, and I'm just going to make sure the red ones are dead. Yay! Win! Even though I don't really know what was winning because those spidery things don't seem to actually bother people. So the game has this weird green fog, as you can see, that we're coming up to now. This will kill you if you step into it. I'm not really quite sure what it's about. Quite Hunger Game-ish, I guess. I think it was Hunger Games where they had the see? And I died. So this is one of the types of built up area. They're just aircraft hangars. So you have a panel over here where you can purchase an aircraft for 100,000 or request an aircraft for free. But it just says press F to purchase. I don't quite know how you request one for free. As you see, that don't do anything. So yeah, these are water packs. You can pick them up and drink them essentially, same as nutrition packs. So we pick it up. You can see it's got a very weird symbol in the bar. Click on it, right click, and if I was damaged, then that would have healed my points.
What about the online, Cougar? This is an online game, so the online is going to be the thing that's going to make it or break it, surely. Surely you should give that a go. Shouldn't dismiss it before you give that a go, because that's going to be...
Alright, I'll play it. Okay, let's check out the online. Let's see who's playing. Ooh, somebody is playing. Let's jump into their server. And it spawned me right off the map, but I was told there was a fix to this, so you get the options menu up, oh yeah, oh, it's still apparently loading. I'm not going to even apologise for that one. Put a bloody load screen into your game. Unless this is supposed to be a load screen. And if this is supposed to be a load screen, then please just don't do it. Just don't, alright? You know, it's bad enough the voices in my head have forced me to play this, but escape. Stop doing what you're doing. Alright, let's give it a count to 10. No, alright. Looks like it's exit time. Okay, attempt number 2 at the multiplayer. No, I won't be joining your server this time. I've learnt my mistake from that one. Let's go for 10, and let's call this plan to fail. And create. So, fair play, it's simple enough to set up a multiplayer server. And see, we put back into the world where we were with the precise weapons we had. Which is something, again, they may want to reconsider this, because I could just go around single player, mine a lot, get the best weapons, and then come into here. And not be starting in the point where really you should be starting in a game like this, at the bottom of the food chain, hoping to peck your way up. The differences between the multiplayer and the single player, no real differences that I can see, except for that other people can join your server. So it means now that when you hear people shooting, you have to pay attention to it. And wasn't that well timed? Where's that coming from? Other interesting thing about multiplayer, as far as I can see, there is no talk button. There's no chat in game. Make the HUD disappear. I don't know what quite usefulness that is, but no chat. Nope. So attempt number 2 to join someone's game. Let's start the stopwatch and let's see how long this takes. Well, that was a 5 minutes of my life well spent. Let's reload again.
Oh, Cougar, you're so silly. It's in early access. It's a bit rough around the edges.
No! Just no! It's boring, it's contrived, it's lazy. The core gameplay of mining isn't actually mining, requires no skill or no exploration of actually finding the things. The combat gives you no feeling of immersion, no feeling of a power trip. There's no feeling of danger really either with it, because as you're shooting people or as you or yourself are getting shot, there's not really any indication that this is happening. The shops are boring and dull. There's nothing interesting really to buy, and it looks like they might be putting in some sort of building facility in there, which maybe might be the saviour of this game, but I don't know what they were thinking with this game. And as of that, I just cannot recommend this at all in the slightest.
But Cougar, it's a game that someone's put love into and desire.
Shut the hell up and get out of my face. No, I do not recommend Lost World Zero. Enjoy the world.